In England, we still celebrate Mother's Day on the fourth Sunday in Lent. The tradition of returning to your mother church on this mid-Lent Sunday goes back to medieval times, when everyone was also allowed a welcome, if short, respite from the strict Lenten fast. Throughout the 16th century, even after the Reformation, the tradition continued. Here's Bessie preparing to go a-mothering. Well a day, good masters and good mistresses all. I'm Bessie, serving maid to my mistress, the Lady Catherine, these many years since. 'Tis a fine thing for such as I for to sit and rest wi' a mug of small ale, while the simnel cake do bake. For this coming Sunday, that be the fourth Sunday in Lent, when we may forget our long fasting, just for the one day, and go a-mothering. I'll be setting out for my home church, where I was born. Mayhap shall take a portion of that simnel cake for to share with my family that still do dwell there. I must remember me to put upon my fine woollen cap, for 'tis but a 12 months since our sovereign lady Elizabeth did bring forth her law that does mean all such as I, and some above my station, must don a woollen cap, and they go to church. I bid thee good health and happy mothering. Let's follow her as she makes her way to church, carrying that cake in her basket. In our time we associate simnel cake, with its 11 marzipan balls to represent the apostles, minus Judas of course, only with Easter. But in Bessie's day the light fruit cake was made for Mothering Sunday. Later servants were given the day off on Mothering Sunday to visit their mother and family, perhaps taking a cake with them as a gift. In the early 20th century, Mothering Sunday was revived to become a celebration of mothers, much more like the completely unrelated American Mother's Day that comes a little later in the year. Bessie seems to be enjoying her walk amongst the spring flowers. You can see her knitted split-brimmed cap here as she stops to examine the blossom and then sits down to rest amongst the primroses. In 1571, Queen Elizabeth did introduce a law that required everyone below a certain rank to wear a knitted cap when they went to church on Sundays, as a way to support the domestic wool industry. Anyone who failed to do so might incur a fine of 3 farthings, though like many such laws, it proved difficult to enforce. Well, here's Bessie arriving at the church door. Let's leave her now to enjoy her mothering.